Welcome to the enchanting world of Emily in Paris. Join us as we recap the first season. Emily Cooper's boss Madeline prepares to transition from the Chicago-based pharmaceutical marketing firm, the Gilbert Group, to a French fashion firm, Savoir, when she discovers she is pregnant. The Gilbert Group offers the job to Emily, who accepts, leaving her boyfriend back in Chicago. Emily moves to Paris even though she does not speak French. She changes her Instagram handle to @Emily in Paris and begins documenting her time in Paris. Emily starts her first day of work much to the chagrin of her new co-workers, who reveal that she was only hired because of a business deal. Emily accidentally tries to enter the wrong apartment and meets her neighbor Gabriel. Emily meets Mindy Chen, a nanny from Shanghai, and they become fast friends. Despite struggling to fit in with French office culture, Emily convinces her boss, Sylvie, to invite her to a work party where she accidentally irritates Sylvie by conversing with Antoine Lambert, a client who turns out to be Sylvie's married lover. As punishment, she is put to work marketing Vaga June, a lubricant for menopausal women. Annoyed with the gendered nature of the French language, Emily writes a post about the product, which goes viral, causing her to make further inroads at work. Emily's boyfriend tells her that she should return to Chicago as he struggles with a long-distance relationship, and he does not want to visit Paris despite it being a pre-planned trip. She refuses to return to Chicago and breaks off the relationship. Emily is invited to the shoot for L'Allure latest commercial to take behind-the-scenes footage for social media, and is shocked to discover the commercial involves a model strutting nude down the Pont Alexander Roman III, while suited men ogle at her. She argues with Antoine that the ad is sexist while he counters that it is sexy, leading Emily to suggest an online marketing campaign that asks the perfume's customers what they think. While struggling to communicate at a flower shop, Emily is rescued by Camille, a friendly French stranger, and gallery owner who proves to be a lucrative connection. When Emily discovers Sylvie and Antoine arguing at work, she tries to boost Sylvie's credibility at work by pretending that she came up with an idea to pair Antoine's perfumes with luxury hotels. After a miscommunication that renders her work dinner reservation at an exclusive, luxurious restaurant invalid, Emily convinces Gabriel to host them at his restaurant instead. As a gesture of thanks for his help, Emily kisses him, and he kisses her back. Leaving the restaurant, Emily bumps into Camille again, who reveals that Gabriel is her boyfriend. When alone with Gabriel, Emily asks that he forget about their kiss the night before, to which he agrees. But later on, he admits that he, too, feels chemistry with her. Initially outraged at seeing Emily's Instagram posts for Dre, Sylvie demands that she delete her account. Still, when a client becomes inspired by one of Emily's posts, Sylvie begrudgingly allows Emily to keep her account and leverage her influencer status. Camille invites Emily to lunch and asks if Savoir could take on her family's champagne vineyard as a client. Camille invites Emily to meet her family at their chateau. Emily finally gets an opportunity to pitch her idea to Camille's mother. Emily meets Judith Robertson, a member of the American Friends of the Louvre Eiffel. She is aware of Emily's association with Pierre Cadault and asks if Pierre might be willing to donate a dress to be auctioned at Eiffel's fundraising benefit. They agree to meet at an art opening at Camille's gallery. Sylvie and Luc also arrive at the opening to meet Camille. At the Eiffel auction, Grey Space, which consists of two avant-garde fashion designers, shows up and bids for Pierre's dress. As Emily models the dress on stage, Grey Space shoots her with paint as a publicity stunt, which shocks the audience. The next day, the stunt is featured in all the newspapers and online. Pierre is sad and takes to his bed. Emily visits him to try and positively spin the incident, but to no avail. As she leaves Pierre's home, she runs into Matthew, who makes a pass at her. Matthew and Emily go on a date, but are interrupted by Pierre, who calls threatening to cancel his fashion show. Sylvie blames Emily for shaking his confidence and fires her. The next day, Pierre requests to see Emily. Sylvie goes with her to see Pierre. At the Atelier, they see a dress from Pierre's new collection. In need of a venue to launch his fashion show, Pierre hijacks the outside of his former venue to show his new collection, which is well received and makes him the toast of Fashion Week. To celebrate, Emily hosts a dinner at Gabriel's restaurant for Matthew and Pierre. Mindy agrees to MC and sings at a drag bar 2 nights a week. However, her employers fire her for this, so she moves in with Emily. To pursue his dream of opening his restaurant, Gabriel decides to move back to Normandy. Realizing that this may be Gabriel's last night in Paris, Emily and Gabriel have sex. However, Antoine later decides to invest in his restaurant idea, thus keeping Gabriel in Paris. Emily's journey in Paris is far from over. One thing is clear, her adventure is just beginning. Join us next time as we dive into the next season of this captivating series.